You want to have more freedom. You want to have more time with your family. This gives you the opportunity to create the lifestyle that you really want, get clients through the door, and make that money back. Especially since the pandemic, people are taking preventative health so much more seriously. There's a lot of people out there that are losing weight, have excess skin. They're always looking for some sort of something to help get rid of that excess skin or lose that stubborn fat that they've been trying to get rid of. It's one of the fastest devices to give you an ROI. There's nothing like it. The versatility the Subzero gives you about being able to move around, be mobile. That's what a lot of our clients love.
All right, Shaun.
Yeah.
Please. So Shaun Hernandez, the co-founder of the Spa Butler, you guys are basically the med spa consultant. You provide personal concierge to service to a lot of medical professionals looking to grow. What else do you guys offer? What are the modalities that you guys have?
Yeah, so what we started in the cryo business way back in 2012, actually. We started on the whole body cryo side. And then in 2015, we were on the retail stores from 2012 to 2015. And then in 2015, we transitioned our business over to the manufacturing and distribution side of the business because we were working with tons of manufacturers already. We're one of the few companies in the country that can actually service, repair, and also, sell devices. So our claim to fame is going to be we make mobile cryo units, we make mobile med spas. That's our big thing. But also, we also sell over 19 different manufacturers' equipment. So we work with a total of about 24 manufacturers across the world with equipment from everything from wellness, beauty, to the med spa industry. So we try to cover a wide range.
Yes, and I saw that one of the modalities that you guys offer are anti-aging and basically the body shaping devices out there.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, we do a lot of the machines that we sell are going to be body shaping machines, slimming and toning devices. But our core, we have a core four is what we call it in our business. And of that core four, one of our main devices that we sell the most of is going to be the America Cryo Subzero. It's just such a versatile unit for us that, as a part of our core four, anybody getting into the business, whether it be wellness, whether it be cryo, that's going to be one of our included devices that we recommend off of the gate, just because it's one of the fastest devices to give you an ROI. There's nothing like it. You know what I mean? The closest thing I would say is probably slimming and toning devices. But again, you have to kind of be stuck with that. The versatility the Subzero gives you about being able to move around, be mobile. That's what a lot of our clients love. So that's why it's a part of our core four.
Yes, because your core four is cryotherapy, anti-aging, body shaping, and don't tell me,
Of
beauty.
course.
Correct?
Of course.
I did my research very well.
Yes, absolutely. You hit it on the head.
All right. So, how did you come across Subzero? America Cryo.
Well, I from my business partner and I'm the tinkerer, I'm the tech guy of our group, and we started off on the nitrogen-based side, working with nitrogen-based localized devices, such as the penguin, the elephant. I'm sure people who've been around the industry have heard those before, but they're so cumbersome, and when I say that, they're just larger devices. They require so many people to handle nitrogen that really didn't need to be handling nitrogen, because you'd have to transfer from one tank to the other. And we had been for years searching for a solution that would give us the opportunity to be more mobile, something that was easy to carry around for the clients. And I had been watching Florian. I knew Florian through the industry, and I just kind of was following him from afar, if you will. And when I got the chance to meet Florian in person for the first time, I took the opportunity and told him how much I wanted to work with him. And that's how our relationship formed. And from there, we made that one of our staple devices that we sell in our business. And it's just because, again, I go back to the level of versatility that it has. And we don't have the average client who necessarily, will stay in their spa all day. We have a lot of clients that like to move around, go to gyms, go to athletic events. A lot of our clients do like wedding parties. They do various events for. We have one of our ladies that she's from the Mary Kay background. So on
Wow.
Friday night, she actually throws her America Cryo parties, and she comes in and offers the various America Cryo services. Has wine, cheese, charcuterie, things like that, and her clients love it. And the
Wow.
lady's probably clocking $30,000-$40,000 a month in revenue, just based off of these parties about 4 times a month.
Wow, that is
Yeah, yeah,
amazing. And and do you agree with me that America Cryo Subzero device is the most cost-effective handheld cryotherapy device out there that you can use to start your business?
100%. I absolutely 100% agree with that. There's competitive devices out there that are, I've heard some people paying some absorbent prices for, and
Mhm.
then the return on their investment doesn't come back as quick. This is honestly one of the fastest ROI based devices that we can have in our repertoire as a company. Like this device, we see people get their money back on it very quick, just depending on how much work they put in, obviously. But the ones that put the work in, they normally will get their investment back in sometimes months, definitely less than a year.
Correct. Yeah, correct. And for a lot of nurses out there that I have trained and medical professionals, myself who left bedside nursing and I'm doing this full time now as a registered nurse, it does really change your life because, like you said, for someone who's a single mom and starting a business and a registered nurse, this is something more cost effective for me
Yeah,
back then uh, to start a cryotherapy business. And then gradually I was adding different modalities that I can bring more value to our clients or our patients over here in our medical clinic. So I completely agree with you. So how did the training, because what happened was you started training a lot of the Subzero cryotherapy owners. How did it started?
yeah. So when we joined in with America Cryo, one of the for us, we don't put a device out without training, whether it be from our cryotherapy devices, our Slimin and Tonin devices, our lasers, any of the devices that we put out. It's mandatory that we have one of our staff members go on site to the location and train the client who bought the piece of equipment. Back in those days, Florian's team wasn't as versatile and as vast as it is now. I think he was
Mhm.
still in the phase of growing his team, and we were able to step in and help the doctors. Everybody knows the doctors who originally started with him, but we were able to step in and just help take some of that load off and create a training platform for him. And then we were able to really just kind of break down how we were doing our trainings before with the localized cryo. So we were able to take, the nitrogen-based localized cryo information that we had. We were able to adapt to his, current training style that he had, and then we kind of just hit the ground running from there. And it wound up working out great because now there's, so many trainers across the country. So it's not just me bouncing around, 4 days a week. But I think it just became, he saw how critical it was to have that in-person training, have that hands-on experience, because there's so many questions that come up on the fly while you're doing these trainings that, it's great to be there, have the professional there, have the client there, and give them the opportunity to ask as many questions and see as many different ways of handling the device that they can.
Yes, I completely agree. I think the training is a must, like you said, because we want to make sure that they're doing the right
Absolutely.
thing. And also, like, there's little things that can, if you don't tackle those little things, those become big
Yeah.
things when you're using the subsidiary, especially when you're using this with the CO2. So if you guys have any questions, to everyone who's watching, if you guys have questions, drop your comments below. We will, no connection. I'm not sure why there's no connection. If you can hear us, please drop one in the chat. If you can hear us, drop one in the chat. We want to make sure that you guys can hear us before we move forward. And you can hear me
Yeah,
very well, Shaun,
I can
right?
hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. So if you guys have any questions, if you are a Subzero cryotherapy, thank you, Romance Me 41. If you are a Subzero cryotherapy owner and you have question for us, just drop your questions down below and we will answer your questions as we go along. So how many people, how many business owners have you trained so far?
I mean, for the America Cryo, we're up in the hundreds, I would say. You know, across the board, just for our business, we've trained, you know, probably over 3,000 clients over the years. Just as far as like everything from cryo to our lasers to some of our other artificial intelligence equipment that we have. So we've been in this industry a long time, and we've been able to interact with thousands of clients across the board. So we definitely have a good kind of understanding of how, you know, these businesses should run. We've seen the successful ones to the non-successful ones. So that's why, you know, we've kind of cornered our market in the realm of, hey, we try to tell business owners how to start lean, train them on the proper things to do, because again, like you were saying earlier, the training is so critical to operation of the business, because at the end of the day, what the goal is for us to have the proper safety in place with the business owners to ensure that there's no sort of issue that or complication that they have that they pass on to the client. So the number one goal for us with any sort of training that we're doing is just for the safety factor, to ensure that the business owners that we train are protected and have the knowledge, so their customers feel safe in knowing that, hey, the person that I'm coming to do this service actually knows what they're doing and what they're talking about.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's why we recommend the in-person training to a lot of business owners out there who really wants to start their cryotherapy business. And there's a question. I'm looking at questions now.
Yeah.
We'll start answering. So Lana Dulani, we have so much results on our America Cryo website, but also if you can follow, I'll screenshot this and I will send you a direct message so you can see my business page as well. We have so many results. Cindy Louisi, where is the best way to get live training?
Say that
That's Shaun
one.
right there,
Say
Shaun. It's
that one more
the question
time.
is where, where's the best way to get live training? So Shaun, do you guys still offer live
Yeah.
training?
Yeah, absolutely. So the best place, you know, if you don't mind taking a trip to Dallas, you know, we have live training all the time in our facility, or you know, we can come directly to you. So that's another option as well. If you feel comfortable in your space, if let's say you have a staff or something like that that also needs training, we have no hesitation in coming on site to do training for people all over the country. That's generally what we do. Is you know, when we started out even to now, you know, we like to show we'll go on site to wherever your business is and we train you in your facility. And then also, like I said, it just gives the opportunity, if you have staff members, it gives them that professional training and gives them the right aspect on how to sell the device, how to sell the service, how to properly ensure that the customer is safe and, you know, operation is functioning at its highest.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's answer more. Do we need a specific license to apply the device on patients?
The beauty about this device is it's still a very optional device, and when I say that, it's not regulated as of yet. So you know, the device is open to anyone who is trained, and I always like to say that it's not. I don't like to put out there that it's open to just anybody. It's open to people who are trained, and for us, you know, we certify our clients that actually get the device. So for us, you know, we like to put out there, as long as you're trained and certified, it's perfectly safe for you to operate the device in any of the 48 continental states. So
And also check your local,
yeah,
your state regulation to make sure that if you have a certain, like, probably some states require a certain license for you to be able to operate it if you are non-medical. But check your state regulation. But like you said, anyone can use it as long as you are trained properly and you're certified by, you, or I actually do certify as well. But Shaun travels.
yeah,
Shaun actually flew here in Washington State and
I,
trained a gym owner. So, if you want to go ahead and book a training with Shaun, feel free. We're going to give that information to you at the end. All right. So, what's the best packaging strategy? Romance Me 41. I will screenshot this comment and I'll have the marketing team contact you or direct message America Cry, and we'll send you a link to book a consultation with our marketing team. Okay.
awesome.
Thank you so much. All right. I'm in Arlington. Would love live training. Arlington, Virginia. Is that correct? Romance Me 41. We actually have cryotherapy providers over there. So let's link up
Yeah,
later after these. Yes, please send info for training in Dallas as well as on-site training. That's from Lani Delani. So I'll screenshot this, Sean, and I'll send it to you.
perfect.
Do you guys get the most CO2 out of 20 pounds or 50 pounds?
50.
50,
Yeah,
definitely.
50 is always going to give you the more. Um, you know, if you guys have been in this industry for a while or whether you're new, you always got to check your tanks and just make sure you're getting exactly what you're paying for. But you're always, no matter what, the efficiency out of the 50 liter is always going to be better than the 20.
Correct. That's right. Because it's longer.
Yeah.
It's more minutes that you're gonna get. So just to show you guys, 50 pounds is actually right
Yeah.
here. Let me show you guys. This is 50 pounds. It's about my height.
Yeah.
I'm 5'1", so it's 50 pounds right here. And it lasts for about 25 minutes. It depends on the quality of CO2 that you have.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm in New Jersey and hope to start with a mobile party business. Oh, that is a good one. Mobile party business, and put a red light there. I saw, like, was that the mobile that you have, Shaun, that you guys have like a red light
Yeah. So
on the
we
ceiling?
we we actually just did a few mobile units for a company out of Georgia, and we did some mobile. We do mobile sprinters for a lot of our like localized cryo that want to do a mobile business. So we build
Yeah.
mobile sprinters, and we customize them with like either single or double chairs in there for you to do the service. But yeah, and we include red light therapy in it. We do all types of stuff. So we have.
Yeah, I can envision that. Can you imagine having a mobile? Okay, I'm gonna give this vision to any one of you who wants to be in the med spa space or wellness space, right? Can you imagine a mobile business wherein you have the head spa? Have you seen that head spa, Shaun?
Oh yeah,
The head spa
yeah,
service with the the table turned into a facial if you're not using the head spa. And then you're gonna have cryotherapy there, handheld device, and then you're gonna have vibration plate, you're gonna have red light therapy, you can have EMS. What else would you put in there if you have that mobile? Let's throw in some ideas for a lot out there who's thinking about planning a wellness mobile business. What else would you include there?
definitely like a slimming and toning device, because it's just going to give you that option to get a
Yeah.
very quick ROI again. And the slimming and toning device is normally when you have that, you pair it with something like the America Cryo that enhances the look, that the clients are looking for. But I would say everything that you mentioned, plus that slimming and toning, those are all great options to include in the mobile setting.
Yeah, so go ahead, feel free, make it happen. Manifest the vision that we have out there. So, and make sure
Absolutely.
you hire Shaun. Make sure you hire Spa Butler to make that happen for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Hey, we
right.
get them done. We're the ones to go to.
Yes. Yes. Not to be aesthetics, I will screenshot this and I will forward this to marketing team or direct message us America Cryo and we'll send you a calendar link for our consultation. I'm in Mansfield, Texas, and having issue with getting the 50-pound tanks because I'm in an old building.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we will
what
have to talk.
what I would
Go ahead.
recommend, what I would recommend that a lot of people don't think of, but sometimes if you're having an issue getting it from like a industrial gas supplier, like an air gas or something like that, I hate to say it, but you know, liquor stores actually carry this as well, and it's a very accessible option. So if you are having trouble getting it, you know, through one of the industrial gas suppliers, I would check a local liquor store because most of them, like soda machines and things like that, utilize the same CO2 that we would utilize with the America Cryo. So it's another option. And if you don't have that, what I can recommend to everybody is using a company called CO2masters.com. They are a nationwide CO2 gas supplier. So when I travel, if we're doing any sort of like, convention, anything like that, then we would normally call CO2 Masters. They can deliver anywhere in the 50 states. So you can actually just call them if they have a local supplier within 100 miles of where you are. They will actually be able to supply you gas. You can order and they'll deliver and pick up. So it's a great solution for anyone who didn't know that or is having trouble. That's a national company, so you can go straight to them.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, what device are you referring to when saying adding a slimming and toning device in addition to the cryotherapy? What would you recommend?
Absolutely. It's called the CryoLift Pro. I will type it down here so everybody can
Mhm.
see. But it is called the CryoLift Pro. That is our premier slimming and toning device that we sell. And, you know, for me, it's all about making sure things are accessible for people. That's a very affordable option. There are other
Mhm.
competitors out there like the CryoSkin, and you know I know those are great devices too, but our price point is just a little bit more affordable than them. I can just let everybody know that. But when we refer to that slimming and toning, the CryoLift Pro is a forehead modality. So it actually gives you not only the ability to melt the fat around fat cells, but it also gives you the cavitation head, so you're able to vibrate that fat off of the fat cells. It gives you a bipolar radio frequency head that's actually able to tighten up your face. So if you're trying to lose that little double chin, tighten up underneath your eyes, get those lines out of your forehead, things like that. The CryoLift Pro is your go-to device for stuff like that. And the America Cryo Subzero actually works hand in hand with that device. So when you pair the two services together, you get incredible results.
Yes. And the more you provide value to your clients, the more they're gonna love you and they're gonna keep coming back and they're gonna refer a lot more clients to you because you're providing all these results. Do you guys offer the training for that
Yes,
device?
absolutely. So everything that I'm telling you guys about, we do training for. And again, with our training process, we can do it directly on site in your facility, so that way you and your staff have the ability to be in on the training as well.
Okay, thank you. So Romance Me 41, I'm a body contourist. Is it okay for me to manually do other treatments outside of cryo? That is something that I would I would check your
Yeah,
state regulation.
100%.
Yeah, to be safe and make sure that you're doing the right approach, right treatments for your clients. So there is this prediction that the global medical spa are expected, the market expected to grow from, based on the research, is from 21.95 billion 2024 to 87.86 in the next few
Yeah,
years because of the non-invasive, minimally invasive the procedure treatments that we do, and incorporating wellness approach, and also the popularity of preventive
absolutely.
treatments. So, where do you see the Spa Butler? in the next few years in providing all these modalities to a lot of clients. So to anyone out there who's thinking about taking a risk, and a lot of people are saying, oh, I don't want to start a wellness spa business because of this, because of that. And we have this prediction because of the growing, preventive and wellness approach to wellness. What do you say to all these
Yeah,
people?
that's a fantastic question. I love that question actually. This market is not going to stop growing anytime soon. I can tell you, like I said, I've been in this industry since 2012, and the leaps and bounds that it's grown since then is crazy, and we're still in its infancy, right? Uh, this industry, people, especially since the pandemic, people are taking preventative health so much more seriously. And not only that, but just due to the, people taking their health more seriously, getting their bodies in shape, things like that. There's a lot of people out there that are losing weight, have excess skin. They're always looking for some sort of something to help get rid of that excess skin, or lose, that fat, that stubborn fat that they've been trying to get rid of. So that is why we've positioned ourselves where we have. Our name, our parent company name is Cryo Centers of America, but in 2021 we changed over to the Spa Butler just because of the fact that we started offering, since 2015 we've been offering such a vast array of wellness equipment. We're not just offering cryo equipment anymore. Our repertoire of equipment has grown so much. If anyone goes to our website, they can see how many different pieces of equipment we sell. And it's because our customers keep having a demand for more and more. And we want to meet that every time. So that's why our repertoire of equipment has grown so much in the past 10 years. It's just because we want to be able to encompass and keep up with that demand as well, because the industry is growing. It's not stopping anytime soon. And people are consistently, like right now, I can tell you, again, since we're in bed with so many manufacturers, I can tell you there's some incredible equipment coming on the horizon that's being tested now, that within the next 2 to 3 years is going to be hitting the market and blowing people's minds. So this business is not going anywhere. It's about getting yourself devices that can return your money very quickly and allow you to continue to purchase other devices to keep your clients through the door. So
Yes.
that's why this device, the America Cryo, is so incredible, is just because this is something you can get your money back very quickly on, and then you can continue to grow your business from there. This is such a catalyst to growth that, I mean, everyone that we've seen get it, that's actually doing the business correctly, we've seen it open doors for them. And then you see them go after more and more equipment. And then, a year, 2 years from the time they purchase, you see them expanding their spas. So that's generally like why we've kind of expanded our footprint to keep up with that demand. But again, you got to have this style of equipment that's going to give you a quick ROI on what you've spent and get your clients back through the door. And uniquely, this is what that device does for you.
Yes. Yes, it's the most cost-effective handheld device out there. We do have a question. I've been hesitant to purchase Subzero. What is the main difference between the Subzero and XR ISO handheld device?
Say that for me one more time.
It says, what is the difference between the Subzero and XR ISO handheld
Okay,
device?
that's a great question. They're virtually in the same space. Um, the Subzero is going to be, what we would call the OG. That's going to be the one that's been around the longest. The technology in the Subzero has continuously developed over the years. The Cryo XR, the XR Cryo, I forget what the name of it is, but it's an ISO Cryo. It's virtually the same style of device. The body is different, but it does the exact same thing. So it just really depends on whether you want to wheel around a cart or if you like the mobility that the America Cryo gives you with just having that case to move around with. So
Yes, yes.
yeah, still both great devices.
Yeah, my device is currently charging right now, but I'll show you my device. This is one of my devices. I actually have three. My first Sub-Zero, I name her Portia. So this one right here is actually Max. This is my Max, and I have another one that is actually I carry it around for mobile. For I don't do a lot of mobile cryotherapy anymore, but I started mobile as a registered nurse, and I was doing it part time. If you are still hesitant, let's go back
Got
to that.
that
Bad
bad boy
speed
right here.
28 right there. So and we have the new case now.
Yeah.
So I started as a mobile cryotherapy device and I was doing it as a side hustle as a registered nurse. And after weeks, after just few weeks, I was like, okay, I brick and mortar open up and I'm like, I can
Yeah.
do this. And I left bedside care nurse. I don't work for anyone anymore, but I work for my company. And it's a good feeling to be able to have the freedom and flexibility to spend more time with my children because I'm a single
Yeah.
mom. So this device out here changed my life. And because, like you said, you got to get something that will give you an ROI. So if you sell a package of 8 or 10 and you sell that for what, 3, 4 packages a day, right then you can go ahead and get
Yeah.
your ROI. So this one right here, I know you're hesitant because it's something that you have not been exposed to, and also you don't know the possibility of the device. But I tell you this, with the prediction right now of wellness, with the prediction right now of the medical spa market, you can do this. You just have to take a risk. For someone like me who had to leave my comfort zone as a registered nurse and be out here, and I'm running cryotherapy and running all these modalities that we have, that some of the things that you mentioned is I already have, because you have to grow as a business owner to provide more
Yeah.
value as you constantly grow. With the technology right now, you have to constantly evolve. And the more you do that, the more you're gonna have more clients and the more you're gonna grow as a business owner. So take a risk. This is the best time to take a risk because life is so short.
Yeah.
Take a risk and start a business.
That's I totally
So
agree. I totally agree with you. And if you're looking or considering getting a device like this, there's not going to be a device that you can get like this that's going to put the money back in your pocket as fast. I mean,
that's right.
it's just, it is what it is there. Like many business owners will tell you the same thing. Obviously, look at the cryo nurse. She is living proof of it. And then the amount of clients that we have that, again, say the same exact thing that she does, follows, what we do about trying to start your business very lean. And this gives you the opportunity to start your business lean, get money and cash flow coming through the door, which is what we all want as a business owner, and that cash flow is going to lead to freedom for you. That's just really
That's right.
that's what it boils down to. You want to have more freedom. You want to have more time with your family. You want to get yourself into a little bit more consistent of a schedule. This gives you the opportunity for it. This gives you the opportunity to create the lifestyle that you really want, and really jump out there, get the work done, get clients through the door, and make that money back.
Yes. And thank you for being the butler to all the business owners out there who wants to start a wellness medical spa business and create that vision, and may actually not really create. You guys make it happen, because what you guys do is you're personalizing, tailoring the the spa into what they actually need or what they actually want to what prefer. So if you have all those modalities in the four core of the business that you have, and you want to just tackle on the two, you guys have that.
Yeah.
So that right there is you're actually helping out a lot of medical professionals out there, a lot of business owners out there who wants to make their dreams
Come
come
true. That's
true,
right.
right? Yeah. So it says, can someone send me information for hands-on training in Dallas? Cindy Luisi, I will screenshot this, and I will, if you can direct message
Yeah.
the Spa Butler, um, he will contact you, and also I'll screenshot and I'll send this to Shaun, and he can contact you as well. Are LMT able to purchase? Of course. Like, oh my goodness. Cryotherapy. This will be a great addition to your business. Can you imagine? If you're a massage therapist and we do provide Brazilian empathic massage here. If you have 10 sessions, okay, I'm going to give you this, okay? Just for everyone to know. If you offer 10 sessions of cryo slimming and you price it 2,599, and then you incorporate massage, that's upsell. Or you can do massage and then you upsell cryo slimming with red light therapy vibration plate. And then you do have EMS, that's another package. You can make what, 6,000 in a day.
Yeah.
You can.
You can get
So
out there and get it. That's for sure.
yes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna spill the tea. Okay, but because I have the receipts, right? Making $4,000 a month as a registered nurse to making 30,000 a month, it is possible. It's truly possible. Making half a million a year, it is possible.
Yep.
So you just have to believe in yourself that you can. And there are a lot of cryotherapy owners out there making hundreds of thousands a month. You know that
I
person, right?
definitely do.
Yeah. Yeah. So so it is possible. It is possible. But you have to surround yourself with people who know what they're doing. You have to surround yourself who can guide you, who can coach you, who have been in the business for a long time, who are OG in this cryotherapy business. And one of them are the Spa Butler.
Absolutely. And what I just,
So,
the biggest thing I can tell you guys, if you're kind of hesitant about starting the business, anything like that, start your business lean, put your money into the marketing of your business.
that's right.
And I promise you, if you do those two things, it will lead you down a successful path. We've seen tons of clients come in, blow loads of money, on equipment they don't need, build outs that, are just crazy. And that stuff is great. But what I can tell you is the business owners that I've seen start their business very lean, start, like I said, a core four of equipment, get that in, start really establishing themselves in their community, marketing correctly. Those are the businesses that I see 5-10 years down the road, they're still here. And
Yes.
I can just tell you, even in the past 5 years of working with this device, we've seen it transition. We've seen entire businesses based off of this, and then they grow into something the owner didn't even know it would grow into, just because they had people coming through the door. They focused on the marketing. They kept their business lean for the right amount of time, and then from there they were able to expand into exactly what they wanted their business to be.
Yes, yes, correct. Yes, I definitely agree. I believe that when you market yourself properly, when you invest into the marketing side, that's when you grow your business. And social media is
Yeah.
here. There's a reason why we have social media now, is because this is the best marketing platform out there. So I know it's scary sometimes. I know it's very, you have to, take that leap of faith to actually be out there and show what you do and expose yourself. But these are the tools that we have now that you can leverage for you to market your business out there. So I thank you, Shaun. I value your time and I value all our audience. If you have any question, Shaun, go ahead and promote the Spa Butler. Where can they find you? How they can contact you, and how they can. Okay, so one of the things I have learned, I'm a business owner, and I have learned this. One of the lessons I've learned the past 2 years is you have to surround yourself with people who can better your life, who can coach you, who can guide you, because that one person can change your life. So for all the people out there who need some help with coaching, marketing, you have to go to the person who actually has experience
Yeah.
in this field, right? And we are actually gonna be on CryoCon. Last year we had
We
a
did.
lot of fun. The Spa Butler,
We had a
John.
great time.
Shaun is actually a dancer, just letting you guys know.
Hey, I like to get my groove on.
We work hard, but we know how
Yeah,
to
we gotta play. We
party
gotta play a
harder.
little hard sometimes too.
All right, so go ahead and promote your business,
Yeah, I just
Shaun.
want to thank everybody for giving us an opportunity to be on here today. Diana, especially thank you so much for facilitating this and making it happen. It's such a great platform to be able to show, new, upcoming, and existing business owners, what we bring to the table as business owners. And again, being that open book, that's really what it's about. If we are an open book with each other, and we're able to share this knowledge, all it's going to do is help our industry grow as a whole. And I think that this is a great platform for that. So, if you guys need anything, whether it be from wellness to med spa equipment, anything like that, visit our website, www.thespabutler.com. If you want to reach out to us about training or any questions that you may have, please email us directly at info@thespabutler.com. We would be more than happy to answer any questions. I'm more than happy to get on the phone with people. I like talking anyway. So don't feel bashful. Reach out. I'm a plethora of knowledge, and I have no problem sharing the information I have. So
Yeah. Thank you so much. And are you guys gonna be at the CryoCon in Texas
yeah,
this month?
we have a big build right around that time. We build snow rooms too, so we have a big build right around that time. But I believe we should get back in time for that weekend, so we should be there.
Okay, for anyone out there who wants to experience what is it in the cryo industry, and how can you learn more, and be exposed to different modalities out there that you can incorporate with Subzero. The American Cryo family will be there. We're gonna have a booth, so we are looking forward to meet all of you. And if you are still thinking hesitant about Subzero, direct message us, and I would personally talk to you, and yeah, I'll give you information that you need. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone who made time to listen to us. Thank you, Mr. Shaun Hernandez, the co-founder of the Spa
Absolutely.
Butler. Say hi to Tyler. And I'm looking forward to see you guys again.
Thanks again. We appreciate the opportunity.
All right. Have a good night,
Bye, everyone.
everyone. Thank you.